Welcome back to Gero Dynamics. Okay, if you guys watched the Christmas in February video, you'll know I was given the Sliver Grave Mother deck as a Christmas present, which was a lot more than I was expecting. I really do appreciate that. Love you, babe. Thank you so much for thinking of a little bit of magic for me and going kind of big. You know, because these are not cheap at this point in time. So let's go ahead and crack this open. Take a look at the little bonus pack in there, just kind of for fun. So I think this is going to be a short enough concept that I'll be able to do. I have 3 commander decks. I'll probably do all 3 in this video. So what I usually do is I'll go in and I will pop out like stuff like this, dividers. Because I use them to divide up my collection, and so why not, right? They're free dividers, or free, I mean basically free. And then these +1 things I don't pop out because I'm never going to use that, and it's just junk really to hold. Keeps keeps filling up all my junk stuff. And then the art, I don't keep this either. I throw this away, but you know, some people I know kind of keep it for different purposes. Anyways, most of that will be thrown away though. Yeah, they probably could streamline the packaging a little more, but they've been streamlined a bit, so that's cool. This is the Sliver deck. I'm excited to have this. I am 100% building a Sliver deck here in the near future, just because I've never done it before. I have all the pieces, so there's the bonus pack. I'll open that here shortly. The generic spin down, which I only have a box of them because maybe I'll see if a store wants them or needs them for any reason before throwing them away. I do need to do that because I don't need to keep all those little spin dial things. All right, I'll hold off on that. Let's do that. Little rule booklet gives you a little idea of what the deck's supposed to do, and then we get the deck and we open the deck up. You know, actually, I'm not going to do that right now. Well, yeah, actually, I am. Let's do that. I mean, most of you probably know what's in the deck, but it'll be a nice refresher. And we can talk about it a bit. I could definitely see leaving this as the Sliver Commander, Sliver Grave Mother. It's a pretty interesting mechanic to have in the command zone, but I don't believe that I will. I think I will switch it out for either the first Sliver Legion, or just go classic and go Sliver Queen. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I could see, and I also will most likely with this deck just switch out the commanders from time to time when I get bored. So Sliver Grave Mother will get a chance to shine at some point as the commander and will definitely be in the deck. This is a whole different deck in my mind. Can it stay in the Sliver deck? Maybe. I haven't decided yet. But building this as a different type of commander, different type of even maybe a tribal commander, we'll see. But I need to do a little bit more research and see if this is another 5-color deck that I want to build, because I already have a few. So probably not, but maybe. We shall see. The winged sliver. Okay, so now we're going to get into a bunch of slivers. Are any of these new? I'm trying to remember where the new, if like maybe the new ones are just kind of interspersed between. But yeah, there's some really good slivers in here. There's definitely some things that are missing from the deck, namely the Sliver Hive, I think it is. And some of these slivers I didn't have, so that's cool. But a lot of them I do. The new ones are really good. Is this one of the new ones, maybe? Taunting Sliver, I'm almost sure that's a new one. Titan is a new creature that kind of goes in the deck. Again, I don't know if it's going to make the cut, but it's pretty cool. Lazartep Sliver is a new one. So these are the new ones. And then Descendants Fury is a new card, I think, for the Ancestors. Hatchery Sliver. Bone. Okay, alright, so we're out of the new stuff. but pretty cool, you know. Definitely can upgrade this deck. I will be upgrading it with a lot of stuff. Another Realm Walker, that's always nice to have. It might end up in the deck. We'll see. Sliver Hive Lord is a decent secondary commander for this deck. I wouldn't run it as my commander, but Sliver creatures you control have indestructible. That's not bad. All right. The land base needs some improvements. That's one of the only things I don't have that usually go in Sliver decks is all of the dual lands, but I'm definitely going to put in the dual lands that I have. Yeah, I'm going to make a fun little deck though. I don't think it's going to be the first Sliver because that's a little bit broken and I'll be targeted more. There's the that's kind of cool. Is it the thick stock? It is the thick stock, yes. All right, decent little deck there. Definitely going to push me to build the deck. I'll replace as many of the slivers as I'm going to keep in the deck with their full art versions from Secret Lairs. I do have a bunch of them. I do not have all of them, and I will probably not go out and specifically buy the really expensive ones. But I do have a couple of the really expensive ones from other Secret Lairs that I've purchased. Some of them will be the expensive ones. It's just only because I happened to pull them when I opened them out of a Secret Lair. But though, I mean, some of them are like $60, $70, $80, $90 for full art slivers. I don't think I'll be going out and buying those specifically unless I really want to finish the collection of the full art slivers. But I don't think I'll be doing that. We shall see. All right, let's see what I got in this little pack. Ooh, Demonic Tutor. Look at that. How cool is that? Full art Demonic Tutor out of a extra little bonus pack. Jeez, that's good. Nice. All right. And then Path of Ancestry foil is my foil out of there. Decent, especially like that's fun that it came with the Sliver deck. Although Path of Ancestry might be in the deck, so you could just kind of replace it with the with that special version there, the foil version. Maybe Path of Ancestry, yeah. So I could just replace this version with that version, or go out and get the full art version of this art, which is pretty cool. Or I think I actually might have that, the full art version of that art. But yeah, that was a pretty good little bonus pack for getting this deck. Demonic Tutor and Path of Ancestry foil, nice. All right, next deck. This one I did not get for Christmas, but I purchased it for myself like a Christmas present because, you know, spoil myself. So I found out that I had gotten the Sliver deck for Christmas, so I went ahead and purchased this one. The other two Commander decks are cheaper. I really don't see myself buying the Enchantress one, but the Planeswalker one I could see myself getting at some point in time, or at least getting some of the cards from it, if not the whole deck. If I wanted to do a Planeswalker deck again. It's been a while since I built a Planeswalker deck, and I don't know if Jeskai is the way that I'd go, although it is a good Planeswalker commander. I don't know about that one for sure, but you know. Anyways, I really wanted this one though because I wanted a bunch of the cards out of here to upgrade the colorless deck. Maybe build a separate colorless Eldrazi deck, or if I build an Eldrazi deck that is colored, not colorless, then you know some of these cards would go in there too, even though they're colorless. They're all colorless. But yeah, so let's see if hopefully I get as good of a pack there. A little thing probably has some instructions in the deck list and stuff like that. Check that guy out. Again, I will pop that out, but that's about it. There's like +1/+1 counters, +1/+1. At the top here, it's charge counters. What's charge? Okay. I mean, I'm still not going to use those, but that's cool. That's a little different. They haven't. I don't think they've done charge counters before. All right. Little bit of a burp. Sorry about that if you heard that. Alright, let's open this up. I'm getting pretty close to the point where I'm gonna only have like single packs to open. So we're already there basically. Zul'Adak Voidgorger is very cool. Alright, let's read it here. Colorless spells you cast from your hand with mana value 7 or greater have Cascade. Sick. I have to play the deck as built so I can see if it was built in a way that really takes advantage of that, and then maybe do some upgrades. But I definitely want to play it as built, so I'll probably sleeve it up as is and kind of test that theory. This is for my colorless deck. Oh, Marthas Ghostfire Initiate. I may have a full art of this one though. I may have pulled a full art. I can't quite remember. But yeah, that's beautiful. And cool card for the colorless deck. And then a bunch of colorless cards. Artifacts mostly. Some of your standard artifacts for a deck like this. Reliquary Tower. You get a lot of utility lands in the colorless deck, so that's fun. Spatial Contortion is removal in colorless, which is interesting. Warping Well is a counter spell in colorless. It only counters sorcery spells though, so Crashing Drawbridge gives my creatures haste. That's kind of cool. Ornithopter of Paradise is so weird. Why is this in the deck? I mean, it's a 2-drop creature mana dork. 2-drop mana dork. So, I mean, obviously you can't do it on... It doesn't have haste, so you couldn't do it the turn it came out. So it's like a 3-drop mana rock that has flying, 0/2, but which is, you know, relevant. Add 1 mana of any color, which it's a colorless deck. So, anyways, Palladium Mirror, Scaretiller, Suspicious Bookcase. Let's see. Kozilek. I have the pre-release version of that card. And Avatar and Archaic. Is this a new one? I think this might be a new one for the deck. Vigilance, copy target, activated or triggered ability you control from a colorless source. Does this trigger on the... Can you copy the commander's ability? Maybe. I'm not the best with the rules. I'd have to like research that a little bit. This is one of the cards I wanted to get. Calamity of Titans. As an additional cost to cast this spell, reveal a colorless creature card from your hand. Exile each creature in Planeswalker with mana value less than the revealed card's mana value. Pretty cool. Board wipe. 6-drop colorless board wipe. Not bad. Desecrate Reality, Flayer of Loyalties, Rise of the Eldrazi. This spell can't be countered. Destroy target permanent. Target player draws 4 cards. Take an extra turn after this one. Exile Rise. All for 12 mana. Skittering Cicada. Ugin's Mastery. Darksteel Monolith. All is dust. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Ugin is in here. Let's see. Forsaken Monument. Kaldara Complete. Mystic Forge. Phyrexian Triniform. Solemn, but I have better Solemn art. So yeah, I'm going to play it as is, and then I'm going to definitely upgrade it. There's definitely some upgrades to be had. Was there a land in here that was new? I'm trying to remember. There's an Eldrazi Temple in there. Forge of Heroes. Urza's. Wastes. Some new wastes. Or not new wastes. Same art. But some more wastes. Zul'Adak in that thick card frame. Foil etch look. And then some tokens. Alright. Fun little opening there. I'm definitely going to sleeve that up and play that. Then do some upgrades or add it to my Karn deck. All right, let's open the pack. What are you getting? What are you getting? Oh, yeah. All right, Undergrowth Stadium. All right, full art Undergrowth Stadium. Not bad, not bad. And then, ooh, okay, all right. The profile art foil of the Shirai Shizo's Caretaker. There you go. Foil. I like the negative foiling. I'm not a huge fan of the profile cards, but you know, hey. So that wasn't as awesome as the last pack, but still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. All right. And then the last thing I'm going to open here, we'll try to do this pretty quick because the video is going a little long. I wasn't a huge fan of these Doctor Who decks, or I didn't buy any of the Doctor Who packs. I'm not a Doctor Who fan, and a lot of the mechanics. Wait, is there a pull tab somewhere? Because this isn't opening easily. Interesting. Maybe on the top. Maybe I'll just open it on the top. Anyways, I wasn't a fan of a lot of the mechanics and the play style of the decks, so I really had no desire to get these. And I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have just focused on getting the singles. But I saw this deck, which has a couple of singles in it that I was really looking to get. And the deck itself was a relatively good deal. So I went ahead and just got it. And then you get the little pack and the box. And, you know, so you get a deck box. And you get the planes... what is it? Plane chase cards. The plane chase cards. There's some cool little dividers here. So yeah, I was like, there's value here. I'll get it, you know. But I didn't get all of them. I kind of wanted to get one other one. The timey-wimey one. Wait. This is the Paradox one, right? Yeah, Paradox Power, and I kind of wanted to get the timey-wimey one, but I did not. What's this? Oh yeah, plane chase dice. They started putting them in these little cardboard things. Okay, a little cardboard thing. Boop, boop. Little plane chase die. That's cool. I still have yet to play. Wait, no, that's not true. I think I've played one game with plane chase as an aspect of it. I'll pop these out later. Put these over here, put these over here, put these over there. And I mean, you know, some people really like the plane chase stuff. It's not really my thing, but if it's your thing, cool. Little bonus pack there. We'll open that up here pretty quick. All the plane chase. Here, let's go through those. I don't know if I ever see like a good deal on the timey-wimey one, I may get it, but more than likely we've hit that point of no return, and so I will most likely just go ahead and just buy the singles from the deck. All right, so the Doctor's Childhood Barn, Storm Cage Containment Facility, the Drum Mining Facility, Singing Towers of Darillium, Fixed Point in Time, Besiege Viking Village, North Pole Research Base, Temple of Atropos, Kerblam Warehouse, and the Dining Car. So for those of you who are fans of Doctor Who, hey, you know, maybe you recognize a bunch of that. I'm not super familiar with it because, you know, not a Doctor Who fan. And yeah, so again, I mean, the whole playing with time and stuff like that, some of these cards really don't work for me. This commander, though, whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess, but it's playing with a lot of exiled spells and stuff. At the beginning of your instep, untap each creature you control with a counter on it. That's good. and I could probably consider that for consider this for my more likely my Muldrotha deck, Muldrotha Azuri deck, because I play a lot of I play whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, so I play spells from my graveyard, so I get some benefit out of that. Um, and then that whole basically like creatures with +1/+1 counter at the beginning of your in step, untap each creature you control with a counter on it, and that's any counter, by the way. So that becomes relevant on some of my other things that are in the deck that put counters on them, like hexproof and indestructible and things like that. So it may make the deck since I own it now. But yeah. But yeah, in general, I just felt like the mechanics and the playstyle of the decks were too complicated, weren't really all that interesting to me, so I didn't want to get these. But let's go through. All right, so there it is again. Yasmin Khan. It's the Doctor's Companion concept. Doctor's Companion concept. So basically, like a partner. And then Danny Pink is a creatures you control with whenever. Okay, yeah, never mind. So that card is a thing. All right. All right, let's go through these real quick. See if I find any cards that, or find the cards that I had purchased this for, so I can kind of show those. I believe it was mostly for the dinosaur. Flaming Tyrannosaurus, there it is. I wanted this dinosaur. I knew it was going to be a little expensive. So since I was getting this, might as well just get the deck. Because I'm going to build Boros dinosaurs. I kind of talked about that when I opened the Princess Bride Secret Lair. But yeah, and I mean, there's some other cards in here that'll probably get some play. But again, not really my style. Not my style of deck. Alright, let me see if there's anything else I really want to... Not River Song, Madame, Vesta, Jenny, Strax. I do like that there's just a crap ton of legendaries in here in case you wanted to do that. Build any of these as a commander. Colorless. That's kind of cool. Carpet of Flowers is in here. The Dreamroot Cascade is a dual land, so it enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. So those are decent. All right. Yeah, that's the one thing I remember about these decks is they did have decent mana bases, so kind of that might be something you're interested in. A legendary land. TARDIS. TARDIS is in here for you Doctor Who fans. Sonic Screwdriver. Yeah, I think there was another card in here that I was super interested in having, other than the dinosaur, but I can't remember what it is right now off the top of my head. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and jump ahead to the little pack here. Let me know what you guys thought about those Doctor Who decks. They just weren't for me, but I didn't hate them. I'm happy that people who are Doctor Who fans got to have them. All right, so last thing, this video's gotten a little long, but let's go ahead and see what I got. What is this? A little art card. Makeover montage for your commander deck. Weird. 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 All right, the Fugitive Doctor. Not quite sure about that one, but it's in that that special frame. And then Scattered Groves full art. All right, not terrible. Not terrible. I actually play this in my original cat deck. So yeah, pretty cool. All right. Fugitive Doctor, let me know if if that's a cool pull, I don't know. And yeah, there we go. Everybody, have a great day. Take care.